Hola and bienvenidos everybody. My name is NittPicc, and if you don't know who I am a flutist and a music educator who enjoys all types of music. This is a suggestion that was given to me on my Discord channel, and I have no context of what is the song and what is it about, but the reason why I chose it was because I liked the name of the song. I like flowers, so I saw the Daylily title, so it just intrigued me. So I am gonna jump right in, but before we do that, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for my Discord, where I talk about music, nerdy stuff, all these kinds of things. And there's a link to my Patreon as well, where you can check out some extra content as well as some free content. So let's jump right in. I already like the sound.
Outside for the first time in a long time. Lose yourself, sink into the sunlight. It's been a while since you felt right, but the warm nights are coming soon and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Just fine. Outside for the first time in a long time. You said you can't remember what it's like to feel more than cold on the inside. But the sunrise will come again and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine.
I love this little rhythmic interlude. Okay. Wait, let's let me unfold some of that. So something about this just seems so nostalgic. Normally I'm pretty lyric blind. Like the first time I listen to something, I have a really hard time like listening for words. But the funny part is like words are really important to me in songs. The words are quite lovely in here. Like the thing that kind of like made my heart kind of like sad but happy at the same time was the line where you haven't smiled in a long time, or they haven't seen them smile in a long time. One of the things that I as a human being, I love seeing people smile. It just makes me happy. So I try my best to always smile at people as they pass by, because you never know what kind of day somebody's having. So why not try and brighten their day a little bit with just a little smile, you know? And some days, you know, you can wake up and it's hard to smile. So just the way it sounds from the beginning, like listen to the warm guitar tones. And I love this, like, just the
outside for the first time.
In general, the chord progression at the beginning, it's just very, very simple. It's very warm, very like inviting, and then his voice is extremely like, it's the warm hug, and it's so tender, so sweet.
In a long time,
and I love the melody of the vocal line.
It's been a while since you felt right.
This part.
But the warm nights are coming soon and you'll be just
and then the addition of the bass and the drum set. I really like the use of hi-hat, and then this change of rhythmic, and it does it again. da 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 da. That rhythmic feel. And where in this section his voice is still this gentle, like, not breathy, but his voice is still in that warm embrace, but it's like, because of that warm embrace, you're sensing just a little more life, a little more, like, it's like kind of like being in like a hug with a best friend or your partner, your lover. There's just something about it that brings just a breath of fresh air to your life, and that's how this feels. And like, it builds up to this moment, and all of a sudden we have all the instruments, the guitar, bass, drum set playing along with our singer, and it feels like there were clouds over the sky, and then all of a sudden we're opening up the sky a little bit. Like, this is the good definition of going out and touching grass, I guess. It feels so good, and then seeing her walk around the woods. Anyway.
You said you can't remember what it's like to feel more than cold on the inside.
Warm and cold on the inside. Love that. And then we get change in vocals here. Hearing that you should have another reason to stay for a while. You should stay for a while. That can have more than one meaning. I won't go into too much detail, but I love that line. It's beautiful. I love the power behind his voice in all those lines. Just the passion behind it just really sends the mood over the edge. It's like an overflow of love and care, and just so human. Like, ugh. Anyway, I love that strength there. Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry. Yeah, this guitar part. Change up in the fills, in the percussion, in the drum set. Nice triplet patterns. Love the rhythmic unisons in the electric guitar and the drum set and the bass. Boom, boom, dum, bum. Yeah. I talked over that way too much. I want to go back and hear it again, but it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. There's a lot of cool rhythmic unisons. I want to go back because I mainly want to hear the words. I got so excited about what I was hearing in the background that I talked over the lyrics, and now I want to hear the words. But it's so gorgeous, and just the change of like the little rhythmic, like the fill in the drum set, and then just like there's some triplets put in there in the fills, in the snare part, and then the change up in the rhythmic unisons that we have in the guitar, the bass, and drum set. It's just nice to hear it, but I want to go back for lyrics. Sorry. they don't have any business making me feel so loved. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little watery. I don't I don't normally cry in videos, although I sometimes happens. I'm not going to just because I haven't makeup done. But that's so the words, man. The words. You are my sunlight. You're the honeysuckle breeze. Like, you could only dream to have someone say such lines to you. I mean, unless you think it's extremely cheesy. I don't think so. I think it's very sweet. This is so, it's lovely, romantic, or making someone feel like understand that they are important. You know, it's beautiful. And then we obviously come back to the chorus. It's beautiful.
It's time you had a pink cloud summer, 'cause you've gone too long without a smile. I think it's time you found another reason to stay for a while. And I think it's time you gave yourself a little color. I don't know much, but I hear the red's in style. I think it's time you had another reason to stay for a while. I think it's time you had a pink cloud summer, 'cause you've gone too long without a smile. I think it's time you found another reason to stay for a while.
I liked that surprise ending. It's kind of like, okay, the ending to me felt kind of symbolic. Maybe looking at that last part, and I could be reading too much into this, but like, isn't that the point of like music videos or like music? It's all about interpretation, right? So my interpretation of that last part, which is actually quite beautiful, like when we go through the song, you hear these lyrics of like this, I want you to have more smiles. You haven't experienced that. And you are this in my life and blah, blah, blah. Like all these kinds of things, right? And it sounds like someone, like it could be the idea of one part of your life has been rough and it's okay to like end that part of your life and start anew. It's kind of like, you know, return to the earth and then rise again. Like that's kind of what this, I was kind of like sad because it felt like there was an end to her like lifespan, and I was just like, well, this is now sad. But then at the end, when you think the song is over, there's life being brought back, which is actually quite beautiful. It's like the phoenix from the ashes. Maybe that's too cliche, but yeah, look at it. It's quite beautiful in this. So then we see the covering bearing that old self, that time in your life. And you hear the voice echoing in the background, and then you think it's over. But then she comes back. She's, you know, returning. She's left that part of her life. I don't know. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this song. Like this is the kind of song I would listen to on a rainy day with like a cup of coffee and a book and just like chill, you know? It's a song that gives you like a breath of fresh air. I know I said that earlier, but it feels good, and it makes you feel good, and it can make a bad day good. This needs to be on a like bad day playlist, like the chill out playlist. I don't know. This is really lovely. I know I talked a little bit about you know, music, the kind of like the style of what we're hearing. But a lot of this, sometimes I really just get into how music makes me feel, and this is a really good song. I love the way it makes me feel. Good job. Good job, guys, in the Discord. I really, really loved this song and like what I perceived the meaning behind it is, but I want to continue this conversation about music, and I want you to tell me what your outlook on the song is, and or let's talk about like what we hear musically, like the chord progression or what you hear in the percussion or drum parts. Sorry, I'm a music ed person, so my brain goes percussion instead of drum set, or yeah, excuse my music education brain. But yeah, let's talk about what we hear in the instrumental parts, and what do you think about the vocals? What do you think about the like switch between the lighter style of vocals into the a little more intense vocals that we hear, which are like, you wouldn't think it would be fitting, but it's extremely fitting and quite lovely in this case. And what do you think about the context of the video or how the music video is shot? I also like talking about cinematography. I'm not an expert, but I love reading into things kind of like similar to poetry. But let me know what you think down below. And before you go, if you ended up liking what you see here, check out my other videos and, you know, like, subscribe, and check out those links down in the description below for my Discord as well as my Patreon, where you can check out extra content as well as some free content. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.